Folks, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We picked a very special case that was, I believe, the freight truck ran over the top of it, and I figured that would be the perfect box to sell to my patrons. Folks, sit back and relax. This video is for my patron, Lee. Lee says, Rudy, bro, dude, darts, dude, Rudy. This is for Black Box Gaming, the Fab crew. That's what he told me. He says, I will show you how to get good cards. And I said, honestly, Lee, just because you have a shout out to some friends of yours, all that, ooh, we're gonna do this dented, look at this little dent on top, you see that? Just because you're doing a shout out like that, you're about to witness the absolute worst Everfest box opening in the history of tubes that are you, also as YouTube. Is that what we're watching? Are we on OnlyFans? Only Rudy. Only feet? I don't know. Sit back, relax as we revisit the world of Everfest, the first paper packs, and of course, the recovering market that's been shocking everybody. So reminder, everybody, it's 1, 2, 3 commons, 4 commons, 5 commons, 6 commons, Timekeeper's Whim, 6 commons, and it goes right to the foil rare, and then it goes to the regular rare, and then regular rare is the back card there. So again, every time we jump from set to set, obviously the order of the cards and arrangement is always slightly different. So we kind of move those first 6 cards, and it takes us right to the foily common. So we're going to throw some foils up there. Foil common, foil rare, and of course our little trinkety trink for the rare and rare. So, biggest news of the Everfest world right now, by far, is going to have to be the uptick on the market for the first time in quite a while. Foil common, swing and a miss, and a potion, and a little release. Yeah, so not only are box prices off the lows and trending back upwards, the market equilibrium of supply and demand is looking the best it's looked in a while. Foil common, wax on! Rudy says wax. Hey, even bigger than that, holding up very nice. And the Majestic Teklo Pounder for our first Majestic in the box. There's actually quite a few Majestics, not legendaries, not cold foils, just Majestics themselves that are like 10, 20 bucks a card. Yeah, I know. Foil rare for the second rare in the pack, and Deja Vu action and Rune Blood. Keep in mind, folks, these are like $60 to $70. Like, if you bought this box on TCG Player right now, it'd be probably $65 plus tax, so maybe $70, $72 out the door. These are $70 booster boxes, shipped, okay? If you just want to buy them on TCG Player. We're not talking, when you're buying $70 boxes, you don't need to have huge hits to make some expected value on the box. Macho Grande for the foil common. Hey, we got our first cold foil, ladies and gentlemen. The nice little super cheap amulet of Rudy's Echoing Past. Not the greatest, I'm not going to lie. It is a cold foil, but it is not the greatest. There, we got the old scolding over here. Love the art on that. Look at that. But the more important thing is, like I said, there's not even talking about the value in the extended art cards if you can hit them, but the actual, like, value of the, like, if you go on TCG and look at the flow-through rate lately, has been quite surprising. Like, the volume of people buying just rares and Majestics, not Fableds, not Legendaries, which are always great to see if you can pull them, but it's just been a very fascinating uptick. Pick a card, any card for the rare, and the Majestic Spring Tidings. This is non-foil for our second Majestic of the box. So it's everyone's been quite surprised by it, including myself. I did not expect to see a market uptick in Flesh and Blood like the strength of the uptick we've been seeing in the last 4 to 6 weeks. Ever since, I hate to say it, but ever since January, calendar rolled over, Magic 30 and ball sacks and all that stuff kind of took all of us to Hot Pocket Town. And well, that was a little deja vu, now wasn't it? Huh. I was like, that was a little, both red pitch too. Okay. But, hi Striker. It's been really shocking. The influx of players to Flesh and Blood, the uptick in single cards, the uptick in unlimited cheap booster boxes, sealed boxes, the uptick in actual, hey, Timekeeper's Whim, love the art, Seismic Stir, just the Majestic Fire Breathing. There's our third Majestic of the box. Still no foil Majestics, though. So nothing crazy so far, ladies and gentlemen. Still a little early, only halfway through box 1. Again, we're doing 2 boxes here, Lee. So, let's stay focused here. Too soon to call it. Phantasmal Haze, High Striker again, and Majestic Shatter. Ah, God, that artwork, man. I love how there's fire breathing and shatter, these cards in this thing. And they look so spicy, man. But deemed to be, the markets said that this would be the most overprinted product, and it's all speculation. Nobody knows. Whoa! 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 Helm of Sharp Eye. A second cold foil. I told you. See, you pick out the dented box to try to hose the patron, and it always backfires on you. I forgot that you can get double cold foils in Everfest. I'm not used to that. It's very rare that we get that. Again, a trinket, and I don't think Helm. It is a majestic cold foil, but I don't think that's one of the heavy hitting ones. I really don't. I think this is one of the, might be like a $10, $20 cold foil. Remember, the cold foils in Everfest are still extraordinarily cheap. Pick a card, any card. Full rare and potion and the old T-bone or Rooney. No, not the steak, just T-bone. So, yeah, that's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. So far, Lee, we're looking at a pretty decent box. Hey, Timekeepers win for the full come. Life of the party is always nice little rare. And look at that. The old, I always call him Mr. Genie. Look at that gorgeous artwork. I love the mustache, dude. If I'm older, that's exactly how I'd want my mustache to be. So, are you supposed to get, I can't recall. Are you supposed to get an extended art in each box? It's been so long since I've opened Everfest. I literally don't remember. Wild Ride, Amulet, and another Rune Blood there. So I think that's the biggest thing a lot of people fail to really spend some time breaking down and thinking about. Because a lot of people just always think, oh, what's the expensive card? What's the opportunity in the set and everything? And I think a lot of people fail to understand that if you buy a $1,000 box of Magic, collector's super set 14 variant, this and that, you need to have so many, oh, that's a full rare. You need to have so much value and hits and rare and secret. You have to have so much to justify that price. And that's a really tough thing to do, everybody. Bad beats and a little potion action and Thunderquake. But when you have, I mean, Flesh and Blood remains like, it's so crazy, the eras of this game, man. Flesh and Blood remains such a cheap, user-friendly entry. Hey, even bigger than that. Majestic, hey, Signal Jammer. Good old Mechanologist. Probably the most fascinating hero class for me. The Mechanologist. Man, when I was in Jersey and I was watching people play this for the first time in person, and the way they navigated and they were boosting and using, oh my god. That had to be one of the most interesting experiences. Like, I had no idea. That is just such a fascinating, just the way you play that deck and navigate is just really interesting. Signal Jammer. Oh, Signal Jammer. Is that the same pitch? Yeah, blue. Wow. Foil Majestic. Oh, is that our foil? Oh, I think it's our one foil Majestic of the box. Okay. I don't know if that's a big hit. I know, like I said, a good amount of the actual Majestics have some real value in these boxes, especially for super cheap boxes, but all right. In the swing, another bigger than that, and that was a yellow pitch, even bigger. So, anyways, it's just been really fascinating to see how everything has evolved and aged and everything like that, especially... Oh my... Holy testicle, it cut my left nut off and mailed to my right eye. Oh my god. Lee! Bro! Dude! Majestic... The very first time, I've never even seen this in person. Bravo, star of the show. Foil, Majestic, double-sided, cold. Wow, I've never seen that up close. I've never actually pulled one on camera. What? I told you I picked the damage box for you every flipping time. Wow. A triple cold foil flipping box. I cannot believe, like, this used to be like $100+ card. Even if it's under $100. Like, again, this is a $70 box on TCG Player. Box 2. You're welcome, Lee. You're welcome. You're welcome. No, I'm kidding. You're never gonna see this video, so I can just literally, like, balls, testicle. You know, Rudy's gonna sell love sacks, OnlyFans, Rudy bathwater. I'm gonna delete this video. I'm gonna pocket this, and we're gonna flip all these on Rudy's eBay. Oh my god, but no. Memes aside, seriously, honestly, Lee, Black Box Gaming dudes, hey, thanks for being Fab supporters for a long time. Dude, I'm honored to have an epic box opening for you guys. I'm honored that you guys can really have an awesome video on here. I mean, I tell everyone the same thing. You always get these morons on the internet. I bet Rudy deletes the good videos and does this silly shenanigans. I'm just like, dude, is no better feeling in this world than doing this for a living and having a cardboard life, and then doing these box openings, and a patron gets something like that. Like that first box we just opened of Everfest, like that has to be double. You probably doubled your money compared to the box price. I don't. It depends on what the cold foils are selling for in this market, but that's incredible, man. Honored, man. Enjoy it. Super awesome. Like, I don't think you can ask for much of a better box opening unless we literally hit a flipping, I guess, a Fabled or something. That's the first time I've never hit, like, the two-sided cold foil bra. I've never done it before. It's the first time I've ever even seen that. It's amazing. I've been waiting to get lucky like that to share that experience with you all. Dude, that's... And Lee's like, come on, man. I was like, well, what an amazing video, everybody. What an amazing moment. I've never done that before. That's absolutely incredible. And like I said, folks, Passing Mirage, love the artwork on that. Like I said, you know, in this era of crazy prices and everything going on, in Flesh, ooh, Foil Majestic, Break Tide. That's actually a pretty good Majestic for Ninja. Wow, okay. That might be financially worth something. I'm not really sure. I mean, in an era with just everything that's happened in 2022 last year, and to revisit Everfest, really another Drowning Dire? And to actually revisit it and have a good opening like this, and just remember, like I said, the market and everyone, all the stores' biggest gripe in the U.S. was, oh, LSS printed it to oblivion and it's going to zero and all this. Hey, bingo! Haven't seen you in a while. Non-foil bingo, Majestic. Oh, double Majestic pack with the Pulverize. You know, that was the thing. Everybody was just so, I don't want to say really negative, but pessimistic. And I can't blame, because I went through my own spells. Slice and Dice foil extended art. It's not one of the Majestic kind of like $50 plus ones, but that's still pretty spicy, man. It's our first extended art one in this one. Hey, there's a Slice and Dice. This one's yellow pitch, regular. That was a red pitch extended. God, it's so much. It just feels good to open unique cards and value and cool chase things, and not actually paying, you know, $500 to $1,000 for a box. You know, I get it when you're opening Alpha Fab and it's the big money, but this isn't, you know, not all the newer boxes aren't like that. And, you know, it's still nice to be able to open something that's not overly expensive or super mega rare and actually get financial value out of it. Like, dude, that's Foil Majestic Pulverize. That's okay. Like I said, some of these Foil Majestics are pretty pricey. And again, you guys could be laughing because this could be like $1 card by the time you watch this video. That's a foil flipping Majestic. Third one in the video. Okay. It's just so awesome, man. It's just, you know, it's amazing. Flesh and Blood 2019, 2020, 2021, 2020. This is year 5 of Flesh and Blood. Year flipping 5 already. Talisman release. It doesn't feel like 5. I would say, to me, I would say Flesh and Blood right now feels like, I feel like we're on year 2 or 3. It does not, to me, feel like, ooh, High Striker, nice little full rare. Hey, non-full High Striker. It does not feel like Flesh and Blood is in its 5th year. Like, I still remember it was like yesterday. Everybody, oh, nobody plays the game. It's 3 investors selling to each other back and forth. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. We're 13 minutes in. No one's watching anyways. A while ago, like, I think it was 2 years ago, people were sending me some screenshots and pictures. Ooh, Crown of Reflection. Majestic. Oh, non-foil or anything. Dude, it's still Majestic Crown. If anyone remembers this, about 2 years ago, I kept getting screenshots like once every month or so. There was some stuff that would circulate on Reddit. Okay, I know. I said Reddit. Half of you guys are like, oh, God, here we go. There were some people sending me screenshots of randomly, once every couple months, some really weird person. Whoa, a foil Frostbite token. That's actually not really too easy to get. Arcane Lantern, just a regular. And a Bravo, a normal Bravo. I'll finish up the video here, but there was someone on Reddit a while back ago that would post these conspiracy theories about me and Flesh and Blood and all the YouTubes, all these weird things about, it was like this international fake, like, shell company, like the money, or it traveled through all the country. There was all these, there was this person that literally put these really weird things up. like these weird posts, and like people send me the link and screenshots, like, Rudy, you got to check this out. It's hilarious. And it was going on, and like, oh, really? The talisman gold foil? We got a gold foil, folks. It's just a little trinkety talisman. Although I still think some of those things are still underpriced. Anyways, nobody probably remembers what I'm talking about. And apparently, some person sent me a message about that and said apparently the dude like disappeared. Ooh, majestic rune reclamation. Apparently the dude disappeared and stopped posting like a year or two ago. But apparently it was the most legendary tinfoil hat theories you'd ever seen. You're like, ooh, thundery quake. I thought that was a myth. Majestic. No. If anybody remembers what I'm talking about, can you comment below? Because I never forget, I only saw it twice. And both times I didn't actually find it on Reddit. Somebody had sent me a screenshot. Said, Rudy, you got to check this out. And it was like this dude typed up this crazy thing with like, I don't know if it was like PowerPoint slides or like Venn diagrams and circles and arrows about how Flesh and Blood does this weird, it was the craziest thing you'd ever see. About how it's fake and they moved money around and it went through all these countries around the globe to do this underground operation. It was kind of an amazing thing to read because it was so crazy. It was kind of fun. And I assume at this point, the person just maybe had some disabilities or something, or maybe it was just a meme, or maybe somebody was doing it as intentional to kind of stir up drama. Anyways, about a year or so, 2 years ago, it disappeared because somebody I had a message from a patron said that person never did it again. They just disappeared. And I was really hoping if somebody knew what I was talking about or what the real story with that was. I was always curious if that was like a real conspiracy theory person with tinfoil, or if it was just some meme for attention. I couldn't tell, but it was just it was a wild thing, man. Anyways, but all right, folks. But Lee, box 2 was kind of average. You got an extended art in box 2. Didn't get one in box 1 unless I skipped it. Box 1, who cares, man? Box 1 was out of this world good with a flippin' Bravo. I've never even seen one before like that. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for being very kind supporters of Flesh and Blood, the old Black Box Gaming crew over there, and all the way over there in Texas. And I appreciate you guys. And, you know, I'm glad you guys are enjoying this really intricate, really well-engineered game. And, you know, in a time where Magic and everything is skyrocketing in prices, and I mean, even new releases are just so premium and flashy. It's a really cool thing that Flesh and Blood is just really standing out. I mean, even the new boost, even after they raised the price in Dynasty, like the MSRP went to like $110 a box from like $100. So a case MSRP is like $440. I mean, maybe plus tax or shipping, but still, I mean, most places probably just sell a case online for $400 with shipping and taxes. Like, it's still under, it's like $100 a box still. Probably even with taxes and shipping, it's an incredible thing. And I hope, and I'm glad that some of you out there do understand that, you recognize that and appreciate that, because it's still a beautiful thing. And you know, I didn't think I'd be standing here 5 years later doing a box opening and looking back at Everfest now like it's some old set, and I'm like, golly, you know, I've been selling Everfest to my patrons. I mean, pallets, and I've had it, and I'm down to my last one, and you know, I guess I'll probably try to keep one for myself long term, but try to request another one or anything. I know there's a lot of chatter about Everfest Unlimited last year in the bear market, and I don't know what's going on with that. I know I think it was Flukenbox. Was it Fluken? John? Somebody had a video interview with James I saw a little while ago, and they had asked him about Everfest Unlimited, and you know, and James, the LSS head guy, just said, you know, hey, the market doesn't need it, so we're not doing it. And that's all he would say about it. So I don't know if it's been printed. I don't know if he's just sitting on it. I don't know if it has been printed, but it's ready to roll. I don't know where they stand internally, but it did, you know, he did make a comment that eventually the market will need it. So, I mean, you know, hey, I don't know if that means in a year or two some unlimited version comes out. I have no idea. So that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed this little walk down memory lane. Thanks for watching, everybody. We are pretty excited about approaching Outsiders with the world-famous very first piece of helm headpiece gear for the Rudy Gem Keeper. For all the patrons, there will be a cold foil legendary helm with every case of the Outsiders. And yes, I will be charging a little bit for the promo. And yes, if you're a Gem Keeper, instead of the $69 discount, it has been raised to the $100 discount, since it's only a once-a-year thing now instead of like quarterly or semi-annual. So we just made the discount bigger, and so it'd be more special. So again, very excited about it, and that's coming up in a couple weeks here for the patrons, and going to be a ton of fun, everybody. Really excited to look forward to it. I got some the spoiler videos coming pretty soon, and yeah, the market looks good. I've been saying it for a while, and I hope I'm right, because if I'm right, everybody wins. I think we've exited the bear market and we're slowly moving forward. I've been saying that now for 2-3 months, and fingers crossed that holds true, because that's good for everybody. Have a great day, everyone.